Hey everyone. Today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful tools in your academic toolkit, the annotated bibliography. Now, I know it sounds kind of formal, maybe a little intimidating, but trust me, it is the secret weapon you need to craft a killer research paper.
Does this look familiar? You've got, like 25 browser tabs open, a stack of articles you've kind of skimmed through, and you have absolutely no idea how it all fits together. It's a total research maze, and it is so easy to feel completely lost.
Well, that is exactly where this assignment comes in. I want you to stop thinking of it as just another hurdle to jump over. Instead, think of the annotated bibliography as the blueprint that's going to turn all that research chaos into a clear, organized plan for writing your final paper.
So, what even is an annotated bibliography? Well, it's way more than just a references page with a few notes on it. This is a specific, structured assignment that's designed to do a few things. It makes you think critically about your sources, it lets you practice your formal academic writing, and it gets you perfectly prepped for the essay itself.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. Every single source you list has to have these 4 essential parts. We're going to break them down one by one so you know exactly what to do.
First up, the citation. This has to be perfect. And I mean 100% completely error-free, formatted exactly how it would look on your final APA references page. Seriously, getting this right now is going to save you a massive headache later on.
Part 2 is all about credibility. You have to answer the question, why should anyone trust this source? This is where you prove it's legit. A great way to do that is to focus on the author. What makes them an expert? Are they a professor? A researcher? A quick sentence or two is all you need.
Now, part 3, usable information, is where you really start building the guts of your paper. Listen carefully. This is not a summary. It is a bulleted list of the exact pieces of info you plan to use. I'm talking direct quotes, key facts, powerful stats. And here's the crucial part. Every single bullet point needs its own in-text citation right there next to it.
And finally, part 4, where it fits. This is your game plan. In just a quick sentence, you're going to explain how you see this source fitting into the puzzle of your paper. And hey, this is the one, and I mean only, place where it's totally okay to use the word I and talk about what you're planning to do.
All right, theory is great and all, but let's see what this actually looks like in the wild. We are going to deconstruct a real student example. It's about the cultural phenomenon of Hello Kitty, of all things, and it'll show us exactly how these 4 parts come together perfectly. So here's a snapshot of a full entry from that student's paper. It might look like a block of text, but all 4 of our key components are in there. Let's pull them apart.
Right there at the top, you see Part 1, the citation. It's a complete, correctly formatted APA citation for a chapter in a book. Check, done, perfect. Next, look at how the student establishes credibility. They point out that the author is a professor of media and communication with a PhD. Right away, we know this isn't some random blog post. This is a credible academic source. And here's part 3 in action. See, it's not a long paragraph summarizing the whole chapter. It's a bulleted list of specific, juicy quotes the student can just drop right into their paper. And notice how each one has that perfect in-text citation, page number and all. This is exactly what you want to do. And to wrap it up, the student explains their plan. They're going to use this source to get background info on the company and to dig into its marketing strategies. It's clear, it's concise, and it connects the research directly to their future essay. Okay, so now you've seen the anatomy of a perfect entry, let's quickly go over some of the key rules of the road, the requirements you'll need to follow to really nail this assignment. So this assignment is actually a 2-step process, which is great for you. First, you'll submit a draft with at least 3 sources. This is a golden opportunity. It's your chance to get some amazing feedback from your instructor before you go off and do all the work for the rest of your sources. So for that final version, what's the magic number you're aiming for? 6. The final, complete annotated bibliography needs to have 6 different college-level sources. Now, it's not just any 6 sources. There's a specific mix you've got to have. At least 3 of them, so half of your sources, have to come from professional journals or publications. Think of the academic articles you find in a university database. The other 3 can be other types of high-quality, college-level sources. Now let's be super clear about what not to use. Things like Wikipedia, general encyclopedias, content farms, like about.com, and entertainment channels are definitely not acceptable for this level of research. And here's the golden rule. If you have any doubt at all about a source, just ask your instructor.
It's that simple. Okay, before you hit that submit button, just run through this final checklist in your head. Are your entries alphabetized? Yep. Is the whole document in proper APA format? You bet. Is the tone professional? Absolutely. And this one's important. Did you remember to include a basic outline of your essay at the very end?
So, you've done all this work. What's the big payoff? Why do we even have you do this? Well, it all comes back to that final goal, writing a stronger, more focused, and way more persuasive research paper.
I really want you to remember that this is not just busy work. Every single part of this process, from the citation to your plan, has a direct and really valuable purpose in making you a better researcher and a better writer.
Think of it this way. The annotated bibliography is the solid foundation you build a great paper on. When it's finally time to write that final draft, you are not going to be staring at a blank page, panicking. No way. You're going to have a blueprint. You'll have your quotes ready to go, and your argument will already be taking shape. So there you have it, the annotated bibliography, totally demystified. It's your path from feeling completely overwhelmed by research to having a clear, confident plan of attack. Now you're ready. Go turn that chaos into clarity.